Right, this is Gilera Dna. This is for another YouTuber who wants to know where the pipes go on a carburetor. Now, I did a couple of videos of this, maybe went too fast. Here's a nice close-up. Bottom oil, water, water. It don't matter what way they go in, it really doesn't. Air, and on the other side is the petrol. That's how easy that is. And here it is here. Now, you may notice that there's no water on this one. The reason being is I just connected the pipe to itself. Okay, because I couldn't get him in there. It not affecting the bike or anything. Petrol, nice big one, and the air is there, and there is the oil. Nice and simple. Now then he said, where do these two pipes go? So I'm saying, well, there's the petrol and there's the breather vacuum. And then he said, well, I figured out he meant where do they go after this? Well, on this model they go under here. That's a bit hard to see, I know. Bottom of the tank. There's the tank. That's a big plastic tank on these. Okay. Let me see if I've got a torch local. Yes, I have. How lucky is that? Right. The pipes go. Can you see that, guys? There. There you go. That's the air vacuum under there. The air and petrol go in there from the bottom of the tank. And they come up through here and to here. Alright. That's a nice and simple one I can show you. Is this bloody bike running? Actually, no. It's driving me nuts, if I'm honest with you. I can get it running, and she's running really high. So what I did, I adjusted in here is the needle, the float. I'll get it right in a minute. The needle, and I adjusted it up. It still revved like a maniac. Adjusted it down. It still did. So eventually, I cut this and made it nice and slack, because this is like my last video I've just done on a cable. This is a twin one. One goes in here, and one goes down there. And I thought it wasn't pulling right, and it turns out that it just hates me. So if I take this out and dry it out, she's pumping too much petrol through, she's fine. Piston is fine. I know it's some scoring on it, but it revs, it rides. So then I thought it was going to be a CDI unit, so I've changed the CDI unit for this one. Okay, this is brand spanking new, and I've only got it loose in here because it really is a process of elimination. Now, with all doing that, I know, because when I get it started, which isn't that hard really, it sits at 3000 and then it jumps all over the place. That is an electrical fault. Normally CDI unit, but as I got another CDI unit on it, I re-earthed it and that ran for a little while, then that bounced around again. So I am going to have to take every single panel off of this bike, everything off, and I'm going to have to go through every single connector. I'm going to have to go through all the loom and check where there's a split wire or a wire that's crossing somewhere, or an earth problem. That is what this is on this bike. I know it. It's just, you know, when you think, bugger, I've got other projects to do. And that's where I am with this. So it's going to sit in here. In actual fact, I may even put a cover over it, because I've got a couple other little bits and bobs to get on with. And this one, well, it's just driving me mad. Like I know a lot of you other YouTubers have, where a bike just doesn't do what it should do, and you send me questions why. There's a perfect example. You know what? I don't bloody know, but you know, I'm figuring it out. You know, I've done enough of these now to know that that rev counter shouldn't bounce, and I know there's an electrical fault somewhere. And the biggest problem is when you get a bike in that someone else has played with, is you don't know what they did. So somewhere I might find in there that they've crossed two wires and it's causing it to earth out, or it's causing it to discharge or do something. Because the carburetor's clean, the carburetor's running right, I've got petrol, I've got spark, I've just got something else. So there you go, guys. Do check out my other videos, please. Please like and subscribe. And like Jordan in the last video, and this other guy's done here, forget your name, sorry fella. I will try and help you out if I can, if I've got it, and if I can do it. Cheers, guys.